wheel cut!
Short cage, 40 cassette. Chain, double ring. Road link, it works, double. Well, that works just as fine. Just don't be a noob and big bigot. If you want to run big, just run along a chain. But I don't recommend big because it's just too much crossover. It's not efficient gearing. And if you're climbing a hill anyway, chuck in a little dog. Big dog for the flat, little dog for the climb. Spin it like through. Done deal.
Set to 40.
Yeah, nice.
They did a good job.
How was it today at the mountain?
It was much better than the first day.
So the first day you
My
rode?
goal was to get up here by 8 a.m. and 7:59 I actually made it up, so I was really happy.
Sweet.
Because the first day it took much longer.
What bike were you on the first day?
What?
What bike were you on the first day?
The same bike, but it was my first time going up the mountain, so it felt...
42 cassette, road link, tie style. Nice. Is it 42, eh?
Yeah, 10 speed.
10 speed?
Yeah.
Who made that? Who makes that one?
Annex, I don't know what.
It's like maybe from China or something.
Yeah.
Well, everyone comes from anywhere. CAD 10. CAD 10. Vegan Works, YouTube.
Quit drafting me, man. I'm doing intervals. Get the fuck off my wheel, cunt!
Yeah.
Oh, so you've got the... Oh, that's why, man. Because... Oh, it's a tan pan. No.
Yeah.
It's a tan pan. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, it worked well. I put it on for my Everest.
Yeah, wow. Open letter to Shimano. Here we have RoadLink conversions, and even RoadLink recommend this can't be done. They say this can't be done. We're doing it. Shimano says it can't be done. Relinda Retz says it can't be done. We're doing it. We don't wait for industry. We create industry. And we are hacking so many road bikes and putting adventure gearing on these bikes. These bikes are getting thrashed. Look how worn they look. Dirty, and they're just getting used. They're getting used. Look how scratched they are. You know, they're getting used 36 cassettes, 40 cassettes, 10 speed, 11 speed. We're getting it done. We're getting these bikes up the hills. We're getting them epic rides, Everestings. Look how worn this stuff is. These aren't little cafe bikes that sit at the cafe, shiny Mr. Sheen polished bikes. I mean, that's fine if that's what you're into, but our bikes, our crew ride. They fucking ride, and they wear product out, and they spend money. And they're everywhere. They're everywhere. They're riding on their 40 cassettes on 11 speed road bikes, you know, like we're doing it. They said it can't be done, and we're doing it. Look at all these bikes running XT M8000 cassettes and they're 40 cassettes, you know. And these people adventure riders are 40 cassette on this bike. You know, we're getting girls on bikes, man. We're getting so many girls on bikes. They're loving it. They're loving the weight loss. They're loving the lifestyle. They're loving the social aspect. They're loving the injury-free training. They're loving it. And it's, you know, we're getting those B screws wound in. And the little min pin dog even got a little 40 cassette for the min pin. Little Sram Eagle dog. And it's all about cadence. It's all about cadence and light feet. And people walk their bikes, not our crew. Our crew are carbed up, we're cadenced up, and we are riding the fucking... This is me training with Chris Froome, Team Sky, getting the tips and the best cadence. When I saw Team Sky do the 32 cassette for Wiggins, I was like, okay, something in it, there's something in it. So I stole that idea. And look at that, look at the grinding. This is the old 1994 way. It's 2016. We are hacking bikes, we are spinning. And look at that, we put mountain bike cranks on this Trek 1.1, transform this bike into a true adventure bike. And this is a 20% gradient. 20% gradient. I was grinding at 40 cadence with my compact. Envy, Live. And we put a 40 cassette on an aero bike. And this girl was loving it. Going up the mountains, not a worry. Not a worry. No more grinding, no more hip flexor pain. Just injury-free cycling. Injury-free cycling. Even the local bike shops here in Thailand welcome us. They make banners for us. And they think we're all crazy. And this is a GT grade. This is an adventure bike and it comes stock with a 28 cassette or a 32. That's ridiculous. It's So we put proper gearing on GT's adventure bike. We put proper gearing on there. This is a GT grade. It's an adventure bike, a gravel bike. Why has it got road gearing? We put a mountain bike cassette on there. You want to ride mountain bike trails? You put a mountain bike cassette on there. This is one of my bikes. Dura-Ace short cage with a road link. 40 cassette. They said it can't be done, and I did it. This is the first bike on YouTube to have run a 40 cassette, and now we've got hundreds and hundreds of bikes running 40 cassettes now. The option back in the day was put a long cage on there. You don't need to do that though. You don't need to do that at all. That's Marco. So that was just a spare derailleur hack. Giant Defy, Di2, limited options to the Di2. But what we're doing is the shifting isn't so good. This is not so good. We're going to have to work out a better hack for that one. But it still works. It still works. And we've got to lengthen that chain. But just as a quick retro setup here, Panaracer Smoke. Just a bit of diversion here. Panaracer Smoke on the back. Remember those? And the Panaracer Dart. This is like 1994, 1995. Look at that. These tyres are in such good condition. Look at that parallax hub. That quick release looks a bit dodgy though. I did fix it up for him. And we have the Giant Defy with a mountain bike crankset. Disc brakes, hydros, the future, and adventure gearing. And Shimano sort of started the trend with the BCD that would fit any sort of setup. Any sort of chainring size of BCD. It was pretty good, but we want to see more gravel grinding gears. I'd like to see a 40-430 cranksets. So we're carbon the fuck up. Raw Tool 4, go vegan, losing weight, feeling great, getting better for their health. 40 cassette on the ceramic speed. I reckon it might work. We'll have to do a bit of a hack with that one. We'd have to do a bit of a hack. I reckon that'll work. That's next. We are getting that done. That's a pretty TCR, and that's one of my favourite colours. Good safety colour as well. Looks good. And we're getting girls on bikes, man. All these girls were non-cyclists just a few years ago, and this is where your customer base is, man. You want to put easy gears on these girls' bikes. They can spin. They can lose the weight. They can have the good knees, good knee health, and not be sore the next day. That's not a chain on the web one. There's something going on there. It's like a land speed record. This is another little TCR. Stages power meter. Great product. Giant TCR alloy. People are paying attention on YouTube. YouTube's changing the game up. And this is what a bent derailleur hanger looks like. That's what a bent hanger looks like. A lot of people don't know what a bent derailleur hanger looks like and what the consequences are. So we're trying to educate people on what the consequences are. This is a CAD 12 Cannondale. It would definitely suit the road link setup. And you can see all these bikes are dirty as fuck because they all get ridden daily and they get thrashed. We are like the ultimate testing ground. We ride our bikes into the dirt, into the ground. Every single bike you see in this video is getting ridden daily. These are adventure riders, carbed up, doing some epic shit. This is a Fuji CX bike. We put the mountain bike derailleur on there and got it sorted. This is a S-Works Tarmac Di2 with a 40 cassette. The long cage is on there. It's not necessary, but this rider put it on there. But it definitely isn't necessary, and I've proven that many times. You can just run a short cage Di2. Giant Defy with a 40, and it's the GS. You can run a long cage if you want, or you can run a short cage. It doesn't really matter. It can be the GS or the SS. If you want to run a 42, then maybe the GS is a better option. But the short cage will work fine with the 40 cassette and the road link. And there we go, There we go, we're getting it done. They said it couldn't be done, and we're just doing it day in, day out, day in, day out. GS 5701 derailleur. 40 plus cassette on the back. And just, again, we're just going up epic climbs. Look at that, Let's get more people on bikes. People go and ride a bike and then they go up a hill and they struggle. It's not fun. We put mountain bike crank triple set on this bike, and we put a double on this Specialized. And this was a very, very happy customer. We put an an Altus derailleur on there. Worked fine with 8-speed Claris shifters. Specialized, pay attention. A Giant Avail 1. Put the 40 on the back. Happy days. Happy days. Specialized Allay. This bike got ridden so much, the frame actually snapped at the seat stay brake junction weld. And Specialized, look, they gave warranty. That head tube, we've got to suss that out. But there's a 40 cassette on that brand new TCR. S-Works Venge. And this bike I saw it once, wouldn't be getting ridden up the hill that much. It has flatlander gears on there. The giant Avail SL Advanced with a 40 on the back. Specialized Ruby with a 40 on the back, and this rider just really loved the extra cadence gains there. This rider keeps their bike pretty clean and enjoying the gains. Look at the cadence, you know, just easy pedaling, just good for the knee health. And this is a relatively new ride, and she did like a 200k ride, like epic hill ride. Just relatively new cyclist. So, and look at the cadence, already pedaling like a pro. All the cadence crew in here in Thailand pedal like pros. This guy, he was Everesting on his barbecue black Cannondale CAD 10, and he's still smiling. He's smiling mid Everesting. And you can just see that's the low fatigue metabolite production there, just spinning. We've got Assist here, come back from a 300k ride the next day, or maybe it's longer than 300k. It's triple ring. We've got a Trek 1.1. We put the compacts on there with a 40 with a 9-speed. Again, dirty as fuck bike, just because they're getting ridden daily. And it's that giant again. And the DR2 setup works fine. There's no need to run an XT DR2 derailleur. The Shimano Road one works fine if you got one. Trek Amonda ALR, 40 cassette on the back. Look at that bad boy. And is that a 42 maybe? I can't remember. It was a 40 or a 42. It's a bit hard for me to tell off the bat. And we have a 40 on this little Trek. Again, well-used product. Stages parameter. Well-used product. These people ride, and they're just carved up. They're getting it done. So Shimano, SRAM. Let's see your better effort of the cadence there. That's Maddie, new to cycling, from dancing, good cadence. 36 cassette here for Robert, and in the big dog, in the 53. Bit of crossover there, but not too bad. But, you know, getting it done. So my tip is, let's put easier gears on bikes, and you'll see people ride more. Proper gearing, you know, proper gearing. Not everyone's on EPO, man. Not everyone's on EPO. And some of us want to ride up epic climbs without fucking up our knees the next day. So let's have a look at some adventure group sets on the market, eh? This is obviously what's needed, so let's make it happen. XX BB30 crankset on the Specialized Diverge. We voided warranty on this frame by sanding back the braze-on mount and just riveting the frame again and lowering it. So this is a proper adventure bike, proper adventure gearing, Specialized, proper adventure gearing. BB30 XX XX crank, looks good, doesn't it? Looks pretty slick. True adventure gearing. Trek 1.1 with the Dior crank, 3824 I think it is. Rider going up the mountains like never before. Wasn't really going up the mountains that much. 34 in the back. Got them going. This is a double road link. If one's not enough, grab a second one on there. We probably didn't need to put two on there, but hey, fuck it. Let's just try it anyway. Double road link, man. Double decker. Double banger. The DP. So, getting it done. Another setup here. We've got the Tiagra 4700 cranks with a 36 cassette on the back, and it works fine with the 4700 GS rear derailleur. And it's just spinning. You know, we're going up quite a steep climb here. This is actually today in Chiang Mai, Thailand. So let's see some better gear selections from the manufacturers.
Get the fuck off my wheel, cat!